Hello there, everyone. So, John Kenobi, hope you're having a good day. I was able to get my dog to her boarding place and get all packed in time to do one quick video and have it upload while I'm traveling. So I figured we'd open up a pack of Temporal Forces. Yeah, honestly, this set's been good to us so far, so that's kind of why I'm choosing it. Hope you all have fun plans for the holidays. I'm going down to see my parents and my sister. Ooh, pack art matches the sleeve art. There we go. That doesn't always happen. But I gotta still have to do this pack opening somewhat quickly because I still have to drive up to the airport. But before that happens, I gotta do a couple things around the house. So I have a few minutes, just enough time to do this and then skedaddle. So yeah, that's our new method for pack opening. I would still recommend going down the back instead of sliding them out, because then you could have the possibility of damaging one of the borders on the slide out. But the only card that fell out or slid out that time was the E card code, which I will be bringing with me to Virginia. So if someone does leave a comment, I can still give them an E-card code. Anyways, let's burn our first energy card. It's green. Alright, it's probably giving me a sign that I need to burn some green before I go on this flight because I'm an anxious flyer. And then, okay, here's what we got for our first one. It's a, what do you call it? Mawile Gen 3. Love the thing. It's like if a ponytail had sex with an alligator, basically. That's what this card reminds me of. But anyways, I really like the vibrant and the vibrant colors and scheme they used. It's just very complimentary. So yeah, very visually pleasing. They use the rule of thirds. Yep. Let's see here. Meditate. Okay, this is the first version I've seen Meditate look like this, and I mean, it is an action shot, which I like. The background's cool, it shows a little bit of perspective, but again, this is sort of like the CGI 3D kind of image that I'm not the biggest fan of, but hey, it's the first one we've pulled, so I'm not gonna complain that much about it. And it's just, you know, personal preference. Art's in the eye of the beholder. Anyways, next up is a Turn Tornado, which is, yeah, a basic Pokemon as well, but looks like a fire turtle. I love turtles. This one, again, I just like the art style a lot more. It reminds me of the classic, more pastel kind of colors. The creature's in one of the designated thirds of the illustration frame. Very cool background. It's blowing smoke clouds out of its mouth. Yeah. Very, you know, depth of field, foreground, midground, background, foreground being what he's standing on, midground being the lava, background being the mountains and the canyons. It all, yeah, I really like the way the sunset matches the fire of the card. And then next up we have a Hoot. Again, I think we've pulled this once or twice before, but I really like the way the tree frames this Pokemon card, and also the colors that they used for it. It's also just very well done technically from an artist standpoint and like a color perspective. Now we're moving on to our uncommons. We got ourselves a Metagross. We do have one of these before, so I don't go into too much detail, but I really like the 3-point perspective on it. I like the shading. I like the Pokemon. That's probably the biggest thing. And yeah, it's a stage 2. Like I said, I'm a Gen 3 nerd, so this guy was one of my favorites. Sorry, I look like a freaking hippie right now. Roserade is the next one of our uncommons. We have pulled her once before, but as you can see, she is beautifully centered in the card in between the two rows of, what are those, flowers? Yes, roses, of course, because it's Roserade. Next up, ooh, we literally pulled this card yesterday, but it's still a pretty cool illustration. I like it a lot. It's some sort of unicorn Pokemon jumping on water. It's called a Keldeo. I haven't played the games in a while. I think I've done Gen 4, maybe dabbled in Gen 5, so I'm unfamiliar with this one, but I can still speak on the card art, and it looks really nice. I even like how they do the reflection a little bit there in the water and everything. Yeah, they paid attention to it. And, oof, yeah, if I thought I liked Metagross before, I like them even more in reverse holo. Woohoo! That's a good pull. Next in our holos is a Relicanth, which I've never seen before, but it's a rare. And it's a reverse holo. I think it's a fossilized fish Pokemon or something like that. It is framed very well by the, underwater trenches. And, those little plants at the bottom give us a sense of perspective with the ocean in the background. Yeah, as you can tell, it's like pretty much perfectly framed in the center there. Your eye is really drawn towards it. So, yep, very good. And then Fluttermane, which is an ancient Pokemon. I love the two-tone on the back. Plus the way the holo foil shines is always great. Yeah, this is probably one of the ancient forms of the mischievous or yeah, I think it's called a mischievous. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments below. But yeah, that's it for today. Sorry if I felt a little rushed, but I am in a bit of a rush. I still have to go to the airport, but I wanted to get you guys some content at least at some point today. I don't know what's gonna happen once I land in Virginia, so I just wanted to at least put out one video for the day while I had the time. Thank you guys so much for listening and tuning in and just watching. I really appreciate it. All your comments on the 100th video opening were very, very, encouraging, very nice to see. I would love to see more of that. I like talking to you guys and interacting with the community, so, I know what you're interested in and looking for. I know what I'm interested in opening, but I want to see what you're interested in opening too. Anyways, thank you. Have a good Thanksgiving. And yeah, so Obi-Wan Kenobi signing off.